is lower bracket as well. It's the last chance to keep themselves going here in the qualifiers. You lose this, you're gone. No chance for the land, so it's very, very important. I was going to ask you as well, the Magnus, did he get, like, probably one of the most unlucky heroes in terms of facets? Like, why the hell would you ever go for reverse polarity?
Oh, there's also some people who are thinking like, bro, if you play with like a puck and you do reverse polarity and you blow them all apart, I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, but then you can just RP and then skewer them, and then you've still broken the puck.
No, but bro, what if you're like with like, you know, Bloodseeker, and then you do reverse, you send them flying, and you're like, I guess, I don't know. I've never seen it be efficient.
How far does it actually even push them?
Not far. I really don't think it's far. But I don't know. One thing I don't know is that I always forget is that Magnus has slow resistance and 50% less knockback. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. What's it called again? Solid core. I'm working on my core these days, by the way. Pretty good.
It takes a long time.
It does.
I mean, he's pretty stacked, so I'm surprised.
So, yeah, we'll see if BadRexon can impress. In general, though, Winter Bears has looked really good throughout the tournament. I feel like we're really... I believe the term these days is glazing. We're really glazing Winter Bears. Oh, no!
Glazing, okay. Disruption there does avoid the inevitable skewer back, so very fortunate to get off. Quite interesting as well that Winter Bears were trying that play, but without placing a high ground ward. So they were just sort of walking into the darkness, which is very risky. So yeah, quite fortunate that they didn't just get collapsed on there.
They have more there, right? Next to the tier 1 tower, isn't that theirs?
Yeah. I suppose, but then you can't see like over all the trees. You know, you
I
can't
agree.
see who's lurking about. It's very limited.
Yeah, it's not exactly like 100% safety. I know it gives you some vision, but obviously But then again, if you do the cliff ward and you later on, the most standard move is to put a sentry there because they're like, oh, they came from there. They must have had a ward. So they're keeping that ward alive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we see standard pauses, but fortunately enough, it is a quick one and not a BM pause like we've seen most throughout today.
A BM pause?
Funny though.
Not in my MESWA region.
Definitely not.
Well,
only high-grade teamwork and sportsmanship.
Not in my MESWA region either.
What region are you playing?
Oh, well, I played with Europe West. Oh, the best region ever. Not really, but it's fine. Mid lane, Pastel versus Limster. Pastel should, once he has a couple of points into his Empower, do pretty well in the denying and the last hitting. Overall, though, Lina does come with an advantage of being able to harass him. I'm also interested to see if Lina will put any points in Light Strike Array. We've seen many go 3, 0, and 2. I don't think that's the best, but seems to be the approach a lot of them have.
Yeah, I mean, I still question the fact of just a single value point surely is just so much more worthwhile. Like, having an AoE stun in many situations can just be the difference between either getting kills or just dying, so I don't know. But apparently that one extra point into Fiery Souls is worth it. To
be fair, level 2 Fire Souls does double the attack speed bonus. So that is something, but come on, 3-1-1, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I can even then, you know, see like you go the 2 points into Fiery Souls, but then you get LSA at least at like level 7, but most of the time you don't see it until like level 11 or something like that, which is crazy.
It is wild. We didn't talk about which lane we think the kills are going to be happening. So bottom lane is going to be Muerta as well as Io versus the Shao Demon and the Bristleback. I think this is maybe the most kill likely lane. If Kado is in a bad position or docks them, you can kill them. Same thing with the other side.
Yeah, I'd say I probably expect a lot of blood down here as well. I mean, it already looks like Kado's in quite an awkward spot here. Doxan's really far away. There's only one Quill Spray stack so far, Malfurion, so he's not going to be too pressured to disengage. I mean, he's also got upgraded Magic Wand with 10 charges, so they might just commit for this kill here at all. Actually, he's almost level 2 on Muerta. Just needs to finish off this range creep. Then he's level 2, and then they're going to kill him. Kado is screwed here.
I mean, he's about to use Disruption, right, on Malfurion. I think he's going to use that just right away.
Oh yeah, it's literally coming off cooldown right
so
now. In like
he's gonna
a
be fine.
millisecond.
He's gonna be fine.
All right.
Someone in chat
We'll
was
see.
saying that the name of the title of the stream is wrong, and you're right. This is, I think, that's the title of the second game of the series. Hopefully they do update it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. We'll get that changed over as soon as possible, hopefully.
How do you pronounce that second word? Do you see it? B-A-S-H-E. I think it's pronounced in. I mean, it's Persian, so I think, but I believe it's pronounced Basha.
Basha?
Yeah.
Well, the B-A-S-H-I-D.
H-E.
I don't know.
Oh, that's alright.
I'm always terrible at trying to pronounce foreign words. I just butcher it and come off as very offensive.
Yeah, they'll be like, no. They'll be like, it's alright, it's alright. We'll be like, this is an English stream. You can afford to be ignorant.
Yeah, that's fine. Ignorance is bliss after all. Let you get away with a lot of stuff, I must say.
Alright, mid lane,
happy.
9-2 to the 6-0. Seems like nothing's happening there. Just as we expected, Pastel's doing well. He actually hasn't taken any points in Empower yet. Ah, okay.
I think he leveled Skewer because there was that chance he was going to kill Cadeau level 1,
Yes.
but he got disrupted instead, so it ends up being a completely wasted skill point for him. I mean, obviously he's going to use it eventually, but at these early parts, he'd much rather have, 1-1 right now.
I'm seeing a lot of Magnuses, by the way, taking that shard quite early. And oh, wait, ball lane.
Okay, Cadeau gets low, but the disruption was going to be there, makes the space for him. Out comes the Ghosties right now, it's actually Malfurion's the one who's getting low. 3 quill sprays on him, and the illusion slowly trickling away. He's got to be careful. One more quill and he might just die. Okay, no, he gets the burst heal. He's fine.
There's both teams are being quite respectful of each other. We're not seeing like massive sort of CS and happening in the side lanes. Although mid Pastel is really pushing at Doxum.
Yeah, he's getting quite a beat in here. Might be able to make it to the safety of the tier 1, but damage reduction from the Bristleback. He does survive. Very close.
Nice wordplay.
Thank you very much. I mean, I'm just reading the names of the hero and the skill. You know. Stupid, I know, to have it the same damn name.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. I mean, I like that Doom has a Doom. You know, it's like, it's good. We should have more things like that.
Yeah. I feel they should just change Axe's ult to just Axe.
That would be good, actually. He axed him, you know.
Yeah.
He won't axe him again. He asked once only.
That's true. Could put the accent on it. Axe just. Rishak. Going for a dive forward to help the Wolves, and it will allow First Blood to be found. Picked up there by Delight, but of course, H2O comes in there for the counter solo kill with the experience. Actually, mind you, I think Delight also got the solo experience. I don't think Catcher was close enough there to soak up any from the Lich.
See, that's why they got Delight instead of James. You know, like, that's why. You know, see that, guys? He got solo First Blood. That's what you're looking for. Oh, we thought the first kill would happen in the bottom lane, but it happens top. To be fair, Lich, Phoenix are very aggressive supports, and up even with the Morphling and Lycan, who I would say are not the most aggressive partners. Like, they're okay.
Yeah, I feel like it is quite passive indeed. I feel like on the side of Winterbears, okay, wave from forwards. Catchall, take a lot of damage, trying to hide himself inside the trees right now, but I don't think he's going to get far enough. Uses up the charges.
Oh, Shanks!
Still has the Lotus. He's actually going to make it out right now. Meanwhile, Delight trying to do some backstabbing, and Shanks is just going to get ran down by the Wolves. Nothing he could do. H2O, another dive forwards. Will be able to finish him off. Take a damage from the tower, but he's still got plenty of strength to morph into. He's going to be A-okay there.
Oh, and he looks like he gets the Helm of the Overlord, and then, sorry, Helm of Iron Will, my bad. And he's going to be able to regen quite a bit from that. The Wolves, they want to kill the Courier, but not fast enough.
Not fast enough at all.
Alright, so they get another trade where they kill the Lich, but they lose the Phoenix. So far, BadRexon, they're holding their own in these lanes, but there is a 1,000 deficit.
Yeah, it's quite a large chunk of gold to be fair. And obviously they're the ones to get the first blood bonus, but that's not amounting to a large portion of that. And to be honest, everybody's very similar spots. They're like core counterparts. Like the off laners are in a similar position. The only real difference, I guess, is between H2O and Malfurion. There's like 5 between them.
Yeah,
Just Linter is 5 behind as well.
It's relatively close, as Cadeau also gets that D-ward off, and it's not bad. He gets a stack for the Ancients and ensures that that camp starts stacking. Good for him. On the other side, you have to be careful because anytime Magnus can come and steal your stack.
That is very true. I mean, Pastille might just be calling for a ward to be placed there, you know, soonish, just so he can get that information. You know, Stoximus is constantly being harassed right now.
Woo!
Not gonna die, but again, just on death's door, forced back to his tier 2. And he doesn't even really have, you know, there's no Vanguard build here, so he doesn't have the extra health regen from the ring. It's just very slow, so it's not as efficient as it could be for him up here.
Vanguard is good in this game. The problem is that you're up against the carry Muerta, whose damage is going to be mostly magical. So it's like you need both a Vanguard and a pipe, and that's just not how most people are playing Beat versus Bind. You play him as a killer. Aghanim Scepter into the Shard, into BKB, things like that. Right. Oh, he's got him.
Dive in. RP gets committed. The LSA just barely clips on towards Pastille. Actually screws him off to the side, but here is the Lich right now with the bonus armor there, keeping him alive. Pastille now. Maybe the one in danger, but never mind. The final shockwave finds him through the trees. Shayansk should maybe be okay. No, Pastille's just going to counter-charge and after him. Another shockwave in a second, and there's nowhere left to go. He will go down with Delight, securing that kill. Definitely.
Delight's looking amazing on this Phoenix so far. He's been involved in all 4 kills, either as the person who got the kill or with these assists. Very nice. And we thought Godot was also very impressive in the previous game, but he hasn't had as explosive a game. Oh, the airdrops him.
Yeah, constantly harassed. Nice dead shot there, pushing him back closer towards the old ghosties. Still doesn't look like they're going to get the kill, but just the constant poking and prodding onto dox him, he can't really farm properly without just being, you know, the risk of death all the time. It's a horrible position for this Bristle.
No, and he's got stacks though. You look at the triangle. I say stacks. He's got 1 stack so far.
1 stack.
1 stack. It's not much. I like how our observer was like, you were talking about stacks, bro? Here they are. Here they are. 1 stack.
Well, you know, you got to fact check. Can't just always rely on hearsay. But
fake news.
As a result, yeah, fake news everywhere. But Malfurion is just having a great time right now. 45-10. But at the same time, so is H2O, to be honest. This Morphling, just like in the previous series, he's had a fantastic laning phase. Not really being pushed out of it by Catchall whatsoever, so who are you going to be preferring? You know, if you have an equally farmed Morphling Muerta, who comes out ahead there?
I would suppose I think the Morphling would be maybe Morphling, but Morphling will tend to be high agi, low strength, which means high armor, but not good against the Muerta. Most of the time, Morphling farmed is a big thing, but Muerta is actually a good matchup for the Water Boy.
Makes sense. Rune's going to spawn. It's up the top there for the shield rune. Pastille already used his skewer to try and secure it down the bot. He's been controlled. RP. And he's going to have to try and run. There's also going to be the Shadow Demon coming in, but the light cuts him off. So Pastille does get out, but it's forced to use his RP very defensively.
Man, I really think that I misjudged these teams. Because I thought BadRexon would kind of crumble. Maybe, you know, the game is still only 8 minutes in, but they're holding their own very nicely against Winter Bears. But they've shown even the highest net worth hero in the map.
Yeah. Oh, if they can just keep this pace going, it might be the right position. But, you know, we're still yet to hit that real scary part for the side of Winter Bears where you've got the relocate plus the ultimate Muerta just turning up, looking for kills, the Lycan. Actually, that's the point. How is the IO level 6 before Muerta? How's that happened?
Oh, probably because he got the Wisdom Rune benefit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he was probably slightly lower than the Muerta, which means that he was probably the lowest in the game. And so when the Phoenix picked it up, he was like Io and Phoenix got the XP. Nice, smart.
Very smart. You know, it's like you play this game a lot and you know all the ins and outs.
I have dedicated my life to the study of the Dota art.
Yeah.
Well,
worked out so far.
Doxam's having a rough time. Still, it's not that bad. I think as a bristleback, you can afford to be a little behind as long as you get your scepter and shards. And then you're like, I'm alright. Get a bloodstone on top, you're happy.
I mean, yeah, the one main consolation is that he hasn't actually died yet. Like he's yeah, he's just been holding his own right now, but it's at that point where Malfurion's just able to start beating into the tower as well. So slowly and surely this tier 1 will vanish unless BadRexon tried to make any sort of counter rotation with Linter perhaps.
Look at that. Now those are some juicy stacks. Although he does actually have a whole lot of mana to take it on Doxam. He actually eats the mango. Now he's got like one magic wand charge and that's it. So I think this is not the most ideal. Wait, does he have anything? Yeah, clarity.
Okay, clarity. There you go. Yeah, big brain guy. I mean, he's taking a scary amount of damage though from this. He's not even popping the clarity. He's like, actually, I can't do this. He's gonna have to go back and regen. That's sad.
That is. It's actually a waste of time. It would have been better for him just to go back straight away. Instead, he got like 1 or 2 creeps. Oh,
look at this though. They're stealing him right now. There is going to be Catchall charging in first. Actually, they just annihilate Shan. Squall's not ready for this one. H2O, he's going to use his teammates as distraction and try and take the stacks while Lincer is trying to run for his life. But he gets controlled by the dead shot. Nicely placed there from Malfurion. And now Cadeau, he's trying to run. At least the Io and Moeta are gone, but it doesn't matter when you've got the big bad wolf on your tail. And he goes down as well. 3 people gone. But at the very least, H2O was able to take that stack, Atomo. He literally used his teammates as bait to get the stack.
But you know, this is the biggest problem we talked about the draft. Once Lycan is in wolf form, you have nothing to control him. There is nothing, you do nothing. Like, he just wolf forms, and what do you do? So it's very scary. Oh, by the way, they saw Doxam was there. They actually have a nice ward.
Oh, Cadeau's TP'd in. Silence. Doesn't get hit by the second one, so he should be able to get himself out of here. But he's actually running into the weighted arms of Pastil. That's very, very unfortunate. Maybe you could try and steal an Ancient. No, we can't. Not gonna happen.
That's 2 of the big ones at least going to Malfurion. Very unfortunate. By the way, you can also see that the mid lane Lina is starting to really fall behind Lincer. He has had a very good day, and this is not contributing to it.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate start to this one. Obviously, Pastil held his own and is holding on to this lead. Basically 2,000 gold ahead of his counterpart. Blink Dagger already online for Pastil, working towards the Axe to get that Horn Toss on the go. And then it's going to be much harder for BadRexon to try and deal with these initiations.
Io's got mech available as well, flying out to him. Morta has the Maelstrom. Phoenix is working towards the Vessel. I don't think the Vessel's going to do too much, because H2O should have his Manta style relatively in decent time. But, you know, it's still another item. Other people are still not going to like it.
Yeah, for sure. Now up to 7,000 gold lead, 12.5 minutes in here for Winter Bears. They've taken down all 3 tier 1s. They still have all of theirs intact. And this is starting to look like how, you know, we suspected the game would go. It was a decent start for BadRexon, but it is slipping through their fingers. They've got to start mixing things up soon.
And I love how at 8 minutes there was like 1,000 gold lead for Winter Bears, and in the last 5 it went up to 7,000. And the map is also shrinking. They're now farming the enemy ancients.
Yeah, there's just not much to go around now, unfortunately, on the side of BadRexon. It's getting harder and harder to progress. At least H2O still has the space up top, like he can somewhat push Catchall out of his area, so at the very least they have their Morphin staying relevant. 7.2k, sure he is behind the Moeta, but not by an overwhelming margin, so maybe he can still make all the difference.
I'm just... Oh dear! Oh dear!
Yeah, but still...
Okay.
Oh, since the gaze there to cancel out the skewer, but the RP comes anyway. Right clicks are doing some pain. Dive force from Delight, just going to drop the egg. Quite defensively, they're going to start beating into it. Do they have the attack speed? It's close! They will just about get rid of that. It is a trade of supports there, but meanwhile that was going on. Doxam gets taken out yet again here by Malfurion.
Doxam's so poor. He's so damn poor. Barely has more gold than Delight. And I know I said that you can afford to be a little behind, but I said a little bit. Like, his net worth should be sort of what Lycan has, and you'd be like, he's a little, you know, poor. But he is half of Lycan's net worth. Half!
Yeah, it's like a full item difference between them. Like, Lycan's already got his Helm of the Overlord going, and the Bristleback has an O club.
But it's a good. I mean, it's a good club.
But
Yeah.
Sure.
If I was gonna have a club, I want the one that the ogres are using. It's probably
That's true.
big and like hefty.
But don't you find it funny that Ogre Magi doesn't use it? He has an actual club because the Ogre. Oh, wait, it's actually called Ogre Axe. I thought it was called Ogre Club. Yeah.
I was thinking the same. I was like, it looked like an axe, but he's talking about clubs. I'll humor him.
They're close.
Yeah, sure.
In many, it'd still be classed as a blunt weapon. I'll take it that way.
Yes, that's why you see them sharpening their axes.
Yeah, you know, you played like Skyrim and stuff. Like it comes, well, more Oblivion. It came under the blunt skill. All right.
What do they chop wood with? A club or an axe?
Shut up! I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm gonna focus on Dota because it looks like Winterbear's brewing for a fight right now. Charging forwards, once again going to reinvade the triangle where Doxum unfortunately wanted to farm, but now cannot. It's a bit too risky. Mjolnir is also now online for Malfurion.
Lincer was going to go for Boots of Travel, but he decided to go for Axe Scepter, and he's decently farmed into it, about 1,200 gold away for the Axe on the Lina. That's nice. I don't know, though, like he's taking so much. He's 0-2 and 0. This is the worst kind of mid performance you can see. It's like your mid has completely given up on making space.
Yeah, but hey, he has LSA before level 11. That's something.
No, it's not. I would have preferred if he had a Boots of Travel and he's around the map making space, but he just... this is really unfortunate for the Lina.
It is. And this is a free Roche going into the hands of Winterbear. So now you've got to deal with 2 lives of Malfurion with Dragonlance, Power Treads, and a completed Mjolnir on top, with obviously the IO behind them healing, providing more attack speed. It's an extremely hard prospect to deal with right now, and they're probably just going to lose all of their tier 2s in the next few minutes.
It's such an outdraft. Such an outdraft. We'll see. Doxum. They're going to be leaving him for now. And looks like Winterbears are thinking, I don't know if you're going to go high ground, but you're probably going to be thinking about taking all the tier 2s with this Aegis at least.
Yeah,
high ground.
Sure.
And to be fair, you might want to go high ground, because unless H2O transforms into Pastel. Lincer.
Found him. Takes him out, and yeah, that wasn't a hex, by the way. Pastel actually pig-poled himself rather than using his LSA. It's interesting, right?
Why do they hate that skill so much? They're like, I'd rather turn into a pig than stun my enemies.
It's mind games. Like, you know, never let them know your next move, Atomo. Who would ever expect you to turn into a pig rather than try and stun?
Well, either way, yeah, the only thing that could happen is H2O transforms into the Magnus and skewers people in. Other than that, I really don't see a comeback mechanic in a way for you to, like, get a pick off or things like that if they go high ground.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you could rely on your offlaner to become a pseudo carry, but as we stated before, poor old Doxam is just not really a core at this stage. He basically has the same net worth as the enemy supports.
Oh yeah, but when I play support for Sabak, everyone loses their mind.
Well, everyone loses their MMR, that's why.
And their mind.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, gotta tell the truth to the people.
What?
Nicely done, dead shot there. I think that Observer Ward just barely clipped the edge of him, so just a very unfortunate place to try and TP out there for Godot. Loses his life, easy peasy. Doesn't look like they're going to bother with the tier 2 bottom. The wave is very pushed out, so high ground's on the menu here, Tomo.
And by the way, the bullet on the very edge, like just as like a tiny bit more, and it would have not missed, would have like expired, but he's like, he gets the maximum range out of that. Very nicely done. All right, Lincer does have the Axe Scepter. If he can approach from the right angle, he might be able to blow up Delight, for example.
Look at this, they don't even care about having creeps here right now. With the old tally damage from the skeletons, the zoo's doing work, the right clicks from Malfurion just tearing the buildings apart, and now they're forced to address it here, BadRexon. They can't really afford to give up a whole set of barracks just 19 minutes into this game. It's far too early, but there's nothing they could do. Look at this, they're gone. Jumping from Pastel, very aggressive dive. He's got the grab on towards Godot. Forces the disruption out. Now Malfurion pops the ultimate. He's going to stand his ground. The right clicks are flying. The damage is flowing. And now Doxam trying to run. RP not even going to bother using it. He does 2 shots, Doxam. And that's 3 kills that they find. They don't lose anybody. Age is still intact. And they're just going to go for another high ground push. Why not?
I mean, you have no control on BadRexon's draft against a Magnus Lycan, Io Morta Phoenix. Like, I'm so shocked that they did not take the Mars and as their 4th pick. Because look at this, they can't do it.
Jump past Steel. Okay, Horn Toss actually the wrong direction.
Yes.
Steel is going to be able to get the skewer off the very least. With the silence here on towards the Morphling. They drop the egg, the fear is in. He silenced H2O, barely able to get himself out of there. But he does manage to retreat. Meanwhile, Malfurion still just right-clicking these buildings. Not a care in the world.
Of course, why would he care? There's nothing they can actually do to him. No pudge hook, no tiny toss, no any form of displacement. He just stands there with the Io next to him and he's like, yo, let's just live, let's just do this.
Yeah, start right click onto him now. Control, Pastille though, once again with the horn toss, pulls Daxam out of position when the first life the Muerta is gone. Let's see if they can kill him for the second time. Does respawn, immediately pops the ultimate. Disruption is in there for Godot, wastes time right now. Even still, the illusions will die. And the building,
Still there.
unfortunately, will go down eventually. Oh, good silence actually on towards the Morphling. As the Relocate actually takes him back just a couple of meters. Oh, Malfurion's courier dies with completed Daedalus on it. Where did it even die?
Thank God for that. Because looks like Casual gets a tip there from Johnny Pro. They decide, listen, this melee racks mid, it's taking a little bit too much effort. We're going to leave it for now. We're going to go bottom instead. Now, 18,000 gold behind, but BadRexon, at least they don't have to worry with the fight against the Aegis. And they still have Lincer with his Aghanim, so I haven't seen him do anything yet.
Oh well, Wisdom Rune has been stolen away. They're coming in to try and defend it, BadRexon, but it's just not going to work. They're taking so much damage. H2 owned off towards the side. He's trying to run, but he's not going to be able to get far. He will still lose his life. Delight, though, the only casualty here for Winter Bears. They chock out the use of the Chain Frost. Just bouncing between the Tormentor, which is actually doing damage to his teammates, which is absolutely hilarious. But even still, Shansk will get dropped right now. Doxan trying to take Johnny Pro, but he can't do it. It's 3 people dead, no buybacks to be seen. And this could very well be Megas before the Morphling even respawns.
Oh, it's 420. It is 420, the score. Winter Bears giving them no room to breathe after BadRexon taking a draft with no control. Just getting punished for it. Morta buys a Demon's Edge. She's like, yeah, I could get a Daedalus. Oh, Pastille. Just keeping everybody inside the throne. Why not?
Yeah, RP drops. Connects on towards 2. Skewer back. Actually doesn't even need it or didn't have it either way. They are just about able to survive the death. Even Storm Rage just turns up, right clicks a few times, puts everybody at bay. But there it is. Megas online at 22 minutes into the game here at Tomo. Horrible spot to be in, and they're still not going to back. They just want to end it right here, right now.
Why would they? It's up to BadRexon to make something happen, and looks like they missed the light strike already. Okay, maybe it's better you don't skill that now that I see it.
Oh, you're dishing out more BM than winners will be a series. We'll jump in there. Immediate disruption though, so Pastille controlled. Cinder's gaze. They've taken him out of the equation. He's actually going to buy back into this one. Silence all H2 owns, just purges it off there with the use of the Manta. Now Catchel as the Wolf trying to charge him for more, but just forcing them back more and more. And Winter Bears still just going to put a little bit of pressure on the brakes. Pastille with the buyback has now turned back up. And they're just going to go in once more. Why not?
I accept you on the bristleback, so they actually can do some damage here. You have to make sure you use it when the Morta is not in your ultimate form. Oh, there you go! Lincer's dead.
Nice grab there. We'll be forced to use it. Io's going to be coming back as well, fully returned as Catchel. When his ultimate's ran out, he's super slow. He's taking so much damage. Look at the bristles doing work, but it's still not enough to actually kill Malfurion. It's godlike spree now. 4-star 4 as the right clicks are tearing to pieces. Ultra kill. He needs the rampage on Tomo. Just one more kill, and there it is. Rampage on the board for their first game of this series, and GG is at last called.
Yeah, unfortunate for BadRexon. I feel like they could have they have more to show. They're better than this, but they were handicapped by an atrocious draft. And you know, Winter Bears, for first 8 minutes it was kind of close for our opinions. Please, come on.
That's true.
No,
all right.
I would say that Winter Bears has like way stronger draft because of the Timber Saw. But if you remove the Timber Saw as a factor, it's actually fairly close.
Yeah, but the Timber Saw is going to be a big old body in this one. We have standard pauses right now. Discord issue or TeamSpeak issue. Do people still use TeamSpeak?
Yes, we even use it for some of our casts. In fact, some orgs will say, "Join us on TeamSpeak."
Yeah. I remember I used to. That was like the only comms that I used to use at one point. It was but it just felt so clunky after a while.
Now that I use Discord looks so much nicer, right? You have all these different servers to join, things like that. I like Discord.
Yeah. I think Discord is much more user-friendly.
Yeah, for sure. Some interesting facets coming out from the Dire side. It's going to be Twisted Chakram rather than Shredder, so that means he's going to be having a slightly weaker laning stage, but more impactful post-laning stage is going to be Bone Guard for Mr. Wraith King, not the Spectral Blade, so he can now summon people. Interesting, interesting. Fist of Death for the Lion. That is going to allow him... Yeah, it's pretty good. You can get a lot of extra stacks with this, as well as farm. I think it gives you, what, 100% cleave or something? 50%
yeah, it does.
Cleave. 50%, jeez.
I don't think it lasts long, though, is it? It's like 10 seconds? 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. And you get 40 damage bonus per hit during that time. And every finger gives you an extra 30. So you can get you get a couple of finger stacks, you're hitting for an extra 100. It's pretty good.
Pretty crazy. You just got to have a squishy old lion running there, start beating people up.
That's
Unless
the problem.
You get the talent, you get the 70 health per finger stack as well, and then you become just a tank.
No, I like this talent, this facet, because it opens up a new way of playing Lion, but I wish it also adds like +2 armor and armor increased by 10%, health by 20 or something like that. Then you're like, oh yeah, now I can melee.
Yeah.
Because
the battle begins.
It's still fun though. I still like it, but definitely ways it could potentially improve to be a bit more of a useful talent. But no early fights to start off this game number 2. 2 for 2 on the split of the bounty, so no one really pulling ahead thus far. Very passive start to the game.
Alright, I don't mind that. We want to see a bit of a passive start. So BadRexon is going to be the Ogre and Slark versus the Lion and the Doom. It can go either way, but I slightly favor the Ogre and the Slark on this one. Just if you can get on top of the Lion, he's super squishy and easy to kill.
Yeah. You already see down the bottom, Delight was just constantly trying to right-click people, already forcing a few tangos out. So just whittling away right now. But yeah, it is the Timbersaw mids. I mean, obviously Timbersaw's going to have a decent time against the Tiny, but I thought just to really crush the lanes that they would have put the Timber against the Slark and then maybe swapped it around a bit and have the Doom mid, but this is how they've decided to set this one up.
No, I agree with you, right? I think Tiny's going to have a good time regardless, so it's not like Timbersaw shuts him down, whereas bottom lane, Doom probably won't enjoy the lane as much as a Timbersaw would. Would have been interesting, but maybe that's the Timbersaw player, right? Amar gets the Timbersaw, no one else.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because they actually give it to Malvin a lot.
Oh well.
Yeah. Top lane though, this one should go very nicely for Winter Bears. Generally speaking, you're 2 melee heroes against Watching Machines. Wraith King is fine with it. Nyx is already a garbage laner. Like, this is not going to go well for them. For BadRexon.
But they've got the bug combo, Tomos. They got Scorpion, yeah, the skittering, the legs, it all adds up to potential win. Meanwhile up top, everyone's HP getting extremely low by the looks. Endlessly chained in blows. Kado as well as Doc Sam get back to the safety of the tower. Johnny pushes them back. Maybe he dies though.
That was close though. But you can see, right, that March, it is a problem. They're both so low, and now if you're, he's lost a bit of health, but he's gonna be fine. Oh, bottom. This has to be the lane that you come up very high, very much on top.
Yeah, it already looks like a good start for Malfurion there up against Doxam 6-0. So already struggling on the Sand King for now. Meanwhile on the mid, Pastil just ever so slightly ahead in terms of CS of that of Lincer, which maybe is surprising. I feel like the Tiny should really still be leading in CS, but maybe losing in harassment, but it seems to be the other way around.
What they really need to do top lane is for Kado to pull creeps, and I think that is what he's going for. He was going to go for the courier. I think he's gonna get it. Yeah, we got. There you go. He gets it. Yeah, he's doing the right thing, Kado. He's like, listen, this lane is unplayable. We're gonna lose this lane, so might as well go drag creeps. It's the smart thing to do. Gets himself a courier. It's a nice adjustment.
It is. Yeah. So Johnny Pro was able to counter some of that pulling there with one of the creeps. That's something right now.
Mid lane, all of a sudden though, Pastil is doing the crushing.
Yeah, it's very one-sided. Remember that bottom though.
Nice.
Moves were made, and H2 owned first blood on towards the light. And now
Casual
in a very awkward spot right now. Cheyenne's just doing some work with the stun, enables the, and it's a massive victory there for BadRexon in their lane. Also, they made that move at level 3, so they had all the spells available. Massive play.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done for them. And that, like we said, this is the lane that they should be winning, and they are winning it with a beautiful opening. Cadeau has TP back, but it's alright. As long as he keeps pulling, you'll get the Sand King something. But man, he does look poor.
He does. So Cadeau's actually going to start stacking up the triangle, which is always going to be good. I think Cadeau just spotted the fact that their camp's actually blocked, so he'll probably deal with that soon, but obviously Daxam's struggling every single time his support steps away.
These are
Not
skeletons!
that he'd really be able to help anyway.
Those are skeletons! He's getting harassed off the lane by those skeletons. They do 36 damage each, that is not a little bit.
Yeah, it's quite scary to be honest. I mean, Doxa might just be forced to go back to base right now. He has no regen. It's so dangerous to stay here.
Yeah, but Cadeau's doing such a nice job of trying to get this lane fixed. Unfortunately, it's not happening, but at least he's got the right idea. Rather than sometimes you see people there like, I don't know what to do, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's never been able to pull a whole wave though. Like Johnny Pro's always there to at least drag the range creep, maybe even a melee away, which just makes the pull not as effective as it really could have been. But hey, yeah, like you said, it's something. So, you know, you've got to look on the bright side in these situations.
And yep, he got a flag bear. That's worth a lot. Look at it. He's 5 CS behind the Doom, but he is getting some CS. So points for that. Owned. Stun's gonna come out. I'm doing a play-by-play.
For Delight. He's trying to run, but H2O will be able to get it. He's got it. No problem. Now 3 permanent anti-stacks already online here for the Slarks. Pretty good. There's nothing really Catchall could do in those situations. Still level 0 on the Devour right now.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take one, get the flag, not the flag bearer, so the like even eat flag bearers just to secure them. That's also a nice move to do with it. Oh. Well,
if you eat a flag bearer, do you get the regen bonus?
No, but you get the bone. No. It's like eating a regular creep. It doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
You just get the bonus gold and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that makes sense if you've got the inspiration aura, you know, just the AoE 3 extra HP regen.
That would be pretty insanely good, actually, when I think about it that way. But no, it doesn't work
Whoa!
like that.
Pastille just blows up Cadeau. Tried to come in to secure the rune. Unfortunately, it just spawns bottom anyway, so
Pastille.
not really what he wanted to happen.
Oh!
We'll try and go with this move underneath the tier 1 tower here to get the toss back on towards Catchall. Delight is here, the good 2-man stun, making the space, but there still is a trade at the end of the day, but not a nice one there for BadRexon. And Pastille looking like he's going to be able to finish off Shanks right now. Trying to huddle by the neutrals, buying some time, but it's more than enough. Triple kill for Pastille.
So, the Timbersaws having a good game. Who could have seen that one coming? As Cadeau.
Johnny Pro. He's in an awkward spot. Toss back
Nice
underneath
teamwork.
the tier 1 tower. And there's no way to get out of this one. Or is there? I mean, he really should have died by now. Finally. Jesus.
Alright. Well, good teamwork. The way we moved back just so that the toss would be as far as possible. They know H2O is here somewhere. He is shooting. He's diving. He's zigzagging. And
He's broken some ankles.
the man.
Well, Shanks coming in.
Oh,
He's
they
going
see.
to try and help out his Slark.
They know that
But they
Tito
think-
is. They know where he
There you
is.
go, they found him. He's caught in a very awkward spot right now. And with the help of Pastille, of course, he just gets annihilated. Another death, and once he respawns, that's also going to be his TP on cooldown, so he has to make the Walk of Shame back. Cadeau does steal a Wisdom Rune, but Malfurion actually takes one himself.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought that honestly it's worth it to lose the slug for double wisdom, but unfortunately that's not how it worked out. Pastille's doing a lot of work, however, they are still behind on kills. Like, he can't be everywhere solving every problem. Oh, that's a nice reward. My god, does Lindsay take forever to get that hit off. Look at him. Like, jeez, that's a slow attack speed.
Yeah.
There you
He
go.
actually just elected to toss the tree away rather than right click with it. It's like, screw this thing, man.
It's
Ain't
too
about this
heavy.
life. Yeah,
Oh.
Cadeau takes a lot of damage.
No.
Lots of stun to control towards Pastille, but no
No.
damage to threaten his life. Okay, the Well and Death doesn't actually connect onto anybody, but they don't need that at Tomo. He just kills him anyway. Chakram comes through. Pastille, not long for the world. Another double kill for Pastille. 6-0-0 for this Timbersaw right now. He's up there in the top of net worth by a large margin. Although H2O down at the bot, trying to make this play onto Catchall for the kill. But it's still good damage. Actually, Catchall's going to be the one to turn this around. Dark Pack forcing him away. Stun, not going to connect through the cheese. So I think H2O should get out of here for this one. Although, again, do they find him? He's trying to juke. Not going to make it, although Linton comes on through, toss him up into the air. He'll get traded. Not too great, but it looks like they're going to get the consolation here of Delight. But that's the third time in a row they've lost their carry.
Yeah, but they get a double kill. Linzer's actually having a decent time. Look at him. Even though he's died a third time, he's doing as good as Malfurion on the Slark. So it's not the worst thing in the world. My bigger problem isn't that Slark is dying, it's that Pastel is running the show.
I suppose the nice thing as well, that even though the Slark's been dying, he's actually still getting his permanent agi on the go. So he's up to 5 stacks, which, you know, for 9 minutes in, it's pretty good.
That's a free, almost free Band of Elven skin. That's not bad.
Yeah.
2 slippers of agility. A slipper and like a... What's smaller than a slipper for the flips?
A flip-flop.
A flip-flop.
Kacho is dead, or is he? The teammates just all rock up, double support to him. They still want to finish Kacho. He's desperately charged for it, but this damn Prism, man, it's just making it so hard to finish him off. And there is Pastil, just kills H2O for the 4th time. Just can't catch a break on this fish boy. And once more, Yoga just gets ran down. It's another double here for Pastil. 8-0-0 now.
Cadeau has really opted to focus on his own farm rather than helping his team. He's 5.5, working towards the day gone. But he's like, we don't see him in the bot lane. He's just like, yeah, I'm sorry guys. You know, it's not my game right now. I'm not joining for you guys. I
also find it interesting that Cadeau has got 0 points into Spike Carapace, despite a lot of AoE spells which could trigger it, you know? There's all the stuff from the Timbersaw, there's Marching Machines, there's the Scorched Earth as well, but I don't know, I guess he's more interested in this sort of farming playstyle. I don't know, it's weird.
I guess so. Oh!
Problem. Okay, they spot out H2-owned, but obviously Shanks is there to commit his own life to save his carry. He will eventually be coming in from the Sand King. Actually considering turn this one around, but it's such a long TP, it takes ages to get here, but Pastel's getting extremely low. They actually able to find the kill. That's a godlike spree going towards Lincer. Massive amount of money. Delight just about able to TP out. So at long last, BadRexon get a favourable trade.
Massive kill, though. That, like, massive kill on Pastel. And Lincer's now, look at his net worth is almost the same. He just gets 1 kill on the Timbersaw. I mean, he's got 3, 0, and 2, but still, he kills the Timbersaw, who's got 9 kills, and he's like, yeah, I'm even with net worth. Comeback mechanic is wild in this game.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, mate. And it's going to be a pretty, well, I was going to say decent timing on the Blink Dagger, but he's electing to complete his phase boots first and then go in the Blink, so might not see it until like minute 15 to 16 at the very earliest, I feel.
Yeah, it's difficult, lemon difficult for BadRexon.
Oh. Going for a solo play on towards Delight. Does not have capabilities to burst him down, but Lince's assistance will secure it. But it's still a trade as it costs Cadeau his life. Alright, TPing out. Oh, he actually cancelled it himself. H2O turns up. Slark trying to stand his ground, constantly getting the defensive prisons on top of him though. Avalanche costs another kill on towards Pastil. Alright. Starting to chain a few deaths here to the old Timbersaw. And now it's the Tiny who's top of net worth.
Yep, that Blink Dagger coming in massive just now. I love that he cancelled it. He was like, no, we can do this. We can do this. Really well done for him. And also Blink Dagger is available on Dockside at 100 gold. So suddenly you have this double Blink Sand King Tiny coming at you. Very dangerous.
I didn't even see that he had the Blink. Like, when I was looking at him, he had like 900 gold and he was building phase boots, and then all of a sudden he had a Blink. Wait, what?
Yeah, but he killed Pastel. Pastel's like an inheritance from your grandfather. Massive amounts of money.
Yeah,
hopefully.
A grandfather that didn't gamble it all away. Meanwhile, Lincer tried to go for a solo there on the old Lion, but actually not able to solo kill him. Which is surprising considering how, you know, Avalanche and Toss are both level 4. I thought Delight would just got deleted.
He is... Well, to be fair, he's got infused raindrops, he's got Seas of Serenity. He's actually got a decent amount of health on him. 1200 is not bad.
Okay, second time's the charm though. Still not enough to finish actually. They will chuck out the Ignite. The Tick's probably enough with the Chi Toss. Oh, the Defense Matrix! Still not enough. Very close though.
I think
Catch all you down bottom. Alright, this game has just been flipped on its head here at Tom. They're starting to find some serious kills coming out from BadRexon. Pastil able to grab another more, but the flow has been stemmed. 12 to 12 at the scoreline, less than 1,000 gold advantage. such an even game.
And Catchel's going for has a Hand of Midas on the Doom. Now, to be fair, he does have Devil's Bargain, so he can sell it at any point. But this shows that, yo, I'm kind of thinking about farming. So that's what I'm going to be doing for a while. I'm going to farm for a little bit. And that's not what you want from your Doom. Meanwhile, Wraith King's also working towards the Radiance. He's not going to be joining, and he's going to be joining that guy. That guy's dead.
Yeah, tossed out position, nothing to like do to survive that. There's so much control. Although Pastille, he's going to try and respond in kind, just diving straight into the arms of Shank. Can't actually finish off the Ogre though, and just blinks out. Although Linter with his own blink, re-engaged there with the Avalanche. In comes the Epicenter to secure the kill on towards Johnny Pro, and now BadRexon are ahead by kills.
Winter Bears is playing with like half the lineup. With Doom A and Wraith King not joining, it's not easy. Pastel can't do it all by himself. Like, you get some damage from the Tinker and the Lion, that's not enough, and they're both such squishy targets.
I mean, so has Winter Bears like lost their big timing, or they just have to wait now for another couple of items?
It does feel like for now Pastel needs to slow down because he's playing without a team. You know? Speaking of that, Kiddo's right there. He has an idea. Oh! Juicy, juicy!
Oh, yes, big one to find. Catchel going down. Taking him off the map once more. One person we've not seen for an extremely long time, though, is Malfurion. He has just been full-on AFK gaming at the top side of this map, farming away. He's got his armlet in face. Oh, Kiddo runs underneath a sentry. Just barely survives, though, but one final right-click. Who cares? Takes him out. Rest of the team also rocking up.
That sentry was just planted, by the way. So that's why, for a while, they didn't even know he was there. They put the sentry like, oh, there he is. And they just get the kill. Nicely done for them. Still, Pastel. Sorry, not Pastel. Linster's having a really good time. H2O is having a good time. Even Doxon is doing fairly well at the time.
Yeah, especially compared to last game where he was a real pauper on this bristlebat. But yeah, he's actually a hero this time around. He likes it.
I know we were kind of joking when we said, oh, Johnny, what are you doing there, Johnny, buddy?
Yeah, very aggressive positioning here for this Tinker. Just gets collapsed on by 4 people.
By the way, these Tinkers generally tends to be that 3.5 role where he often has way more farm than a support kind of you expect him. So killing him is very rewarding. And Cheyansk is thinking, guys, how am I going to Hand of Midas? I don't mind. This game is going well. You should go for Hand of Midas.
Ooh, Pastil gets the blink to dodge that second initiation, but the third is what gets him. And he will go down once more. Yeah, this Timbersaw doesn't feel as tanky as he once did here at Tomo. Obviously only the 1 point into reactive armor, not really enough to keep him alive. Although it's mainly magic damage which is doing the work here.
He's got a casual cloak. Just remember we talked about it, like he's gonna need some magic resistance. I don't know if he's gonna make Hood of Defiance or Pipe, but he needs something like that. Oh man. Alright, we have an actual game.
Yeah, it's after that first game, probably quite surprising, but definite huge adjustments were made in the draft there from BadRexon, and it's working out beautifully so far. Just completely recovered in this one, although Malfurion not able to get there in time to save his wards. Ogre waddles away, he's okay.
He's just... if you can get that Hand of Midas for like sub 20 minutes, that would be very nice. It's still kind of late-ish, you know, it's like 20-minute Hand of Midas. On anyone else is bad, but on Ogre, it's not. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, what you need is a couple of lucky doubles or triples, and you'll quickly make that up. No issue at all.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna have one. He's one level away from getting those triples anyway. Not bad. Oh, Kiddo.
Still has been caught, and he's dead. Just continual action coming out here from BadRexon this game. They are just putting the absolute pressure to Winter Bears. No part of this map is safe for Tomo. They are ready.
0-6 on Catchel. Atrocious Doom game so far. Cheyanks gets a nice observer, but might lose his life here.
Yeah. Looking for the toss back. Not going to be able to find it.
Wow.
Finger to secure. First charge on the board.
And now he's melee. Malfurion. He doesn't have. He has his ultimate available if he wants to take it.
Yeah, just nerves of steel. Doesn't pop it. Pastille though just charges in himself. Actually gets tossed out of that. But the 2-man burrow with the epi. They get the kill. Malfurion. Like, why the hell am I still here? Catchel though coming on in. Let's see if this make for a 2. Does he target though? The actual Catchall turnaround stun, gets him first, two-man burrow as well, and they're just going to disengage. Oh, BadRexon, man, they're playing so well right now.
They are. And why? Because they have so many stuns, and a bunch of them are AoE, right? Like you can, whether it's the Avalanche, whether it's the Burrow Strike, or the Nyx Assassin's Impale, it's easy. Just hit, one of them hits 2 people, they all hit 2 people. Chance, it's gonna be a bit of a late hand of Midas. Sell the arcane boots!
Good, yeah. I mean, I feel like most of the time Ogres go for like Tranquils anyway, don't they? So maybe he could just sell it and go for Tranquils later. I don't know how important it is.
If you could disassemble it, I'd be like, you know, just sell it, buy the Hand of Midas, and just get it later. It's okay. Oh well.
Yeah, how do you feel about the change to make dismantling items not a thing? Obviously, that was quite a while ago, but
I don't think I kind of liked having that, because then you could buy cheap items, dismantle them, and upgrade them later. But now it's like you're more committed. Some people say that makes your choices more meaningful. For me, it makes some sort of items just unpickable.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, before, some items you'd only get
Roxanne!
because you could do that, but not anymore. And unfortunately, old Tinker TPs to do some sort of split pushing, but he just gets annihilated either way, and that will be the tier 1 going down at this top. Free objective here for the Radiant side.
Well, what's wild? Throughout this entire what's been happening, Winter Bears has never been more than 1,000 gold behind BadRexon. Roxanne? Yeah, they've always been very close to them.
Roxanne!
Dire's top tower is under
That was the
attack.
American show, wasn't it?
Radiant's middle tower is
it's a
under
song.
attack.
Oh.
I don't know if there's a show. I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure there's a show called Roxanne.
Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, like you're saying, the net worth lead has not grown whatsoever, despite just this constant threat of kills and action coming out here from BadRexon. They're just very unable to net the advantage. But again, maybe that is the doom factor with Hand of Midas.
Yeah.
Sort of upsets that a little bit, but I mean, if you had Gluttony, it'd be even worse. But
True. I mean, you also have the Bone Guard for the Wraith King, right? That's always a good way for him to just like, I use that, I summon a lot of skeletons, they push out minions. Delight, now, look at that, now with advantage, back to Winter Bears. To be fair though, that is also a very strong shard in this game. Nullifies everything that they have on the Radiant side. Literally everything.
apart from the slug right clicks.
Literally everything.
But the slug.
Mostly everything.
Mostly. Yeah, it's up there. You know? All it needs now is a Ghost Scepter. You pop that and then you drain and you're fine. Like, completely untouchable. It was 3 people going over Winter Bears. Kadao spotted him out, immediately did a U-turn. Didn't want another casual sentry to end his life. So probably a good heads-up play there. But Catchall, fresh 9-second BKB has now been delivered. Malfurion working towards an S&Y, still a couple of thousand gold away from that. But it looks like Roshan's on the menu here.
I get a feeling that Winter Bears is trying to change the pace of the game right now. They're like, yo, listen, we've lost a lot. Things have gone a little bit badly, but we're still very much in the game. We can take this. And to be fair, this is a risky move for them to do, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's all a debate. They've gone for this fake smoke back whilst BadRexon are coming on in with their own smoke.
Kudo?
We'll see who breaks who right now. Yeah, Kudo's scouting it out.
No.
He's like, guys, they've stopped. It's not how they've abandoned it. Now they've got to be careful they're behind. Smokes break Malfurion, gets the initial stun on towards Linton. It's a good target. Finger comes out. It's a tanky boy, but finally still does. P-Center though, doing so much work with this Bloodstone. He's just not dying right now. Instead, there's everyone on the side of Winter Bears who's starting to fall. Burst Life of the Wraith King is used, but Catchall with the BKB was completely immune to all of that damage. So they're still able to come out ahead massively there.
Real unfortunate. The Tiny just died before he was able to get anything going for his team. Sure, Sand King did a lot of work. Look at Sand King. He did amazing amounts of work, but they weren't ready for this. Even though they knew they were coming for them. And Winter Bears, I told you, there's a change of pace happening when they all went for Roshan. You can feel it.
Yeah, it's just a great move. I wonder if that was like a conscious effort from Winter Bears, like, let's go Roche, we'll shoot for a little bit and then we'll fake back. Or it was like, hey, let's actually kill Roche. Oh wait, no, this isn't fast enough. Let's do something else.
By the way, I don't know how much he healed, but Tinker's got mech, Holy Locket, and they were fighting under March of Machines. That was probably a huge factor in their ability to survive that fight.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Well, they do finish the Hand of Midas on the Ogre.
Yes, I'm watching him for that first usage.
First one tells you a lot. If it's 1, that means it was a bad choice. If it's 2, okay. 3, you win.
Cadeau though, stalking Catcher right now. Obviously, there's some teammates nearby, but it's not enough really to fully commit for this one. It's just gaining the info.
Oh, it was a 1. That's bad.
That's unlucky.
That's it. Like, if you get it at this stage of the game, it gets you 1. You're like, I'm sorry guys, it's not on the cards.
I mean, if that happens, it's just Gaben doesn't want you to win. Just face it. That's the facts. Move on.
Well, Cadeau trying to find someone out. That's all right. We'll see this next one. All right, it's coming up in 10 seconds for Ogre. Observer, can we see Ogre and his Hand of Midas is coming up?
Yeah. Just
all right.
Non-stop watch him. Don't go anywhere. All right.
All right. If it's 1 again,
creeps.
if it's 1 again, that's it. It's a dead. Okay, inside.
Oh, he doesn't want to use it here. He needs at least 3 creeps for the value. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
buddy, come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, he's going to die instead.
What are you doing?
Use it. No! He's dead.
You know, I didn't think that would be how that story ended. You know?
Well, at least we were just watching him that entire time. That's where the action was going on. But yeah, it's a free kill. Tier 2 is going to go down as well. Obviously, still there's Aegis in the hands of Malfurion for another 3 minutes, so plenty of opportunities just to keep working at these buildings, as they'll probably just go for the mid tier 2 or something like that afterwards.
I like how you were saying he's not going to use it on the duo, because he's hoping for a triple, right? You're like, yeah, then he got it to the enemy team. You're like, yeah, maybe a double would have been good enough.
There is nothing worse, though, than you use it on a 2 creep stack and it pops up with triple cast and you're like, yes. Oh no, it's just like, it feels so bad.
Alright, wait, where is he? He's going out. Alright, Ogre again. 3rd try on this Hand of Midas. So far he's used it once and got 1 value, like 1 usage out of it. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Chaz.
He's got to hurry. It's only like another, what was that, like 20 seconds before it's fully charged, and then you're losing efficiency, Atomo.
Dude, there's creeps on top. Come on, buddy. Yes, no, don't do this. Don't. Why? Please don't. Please don't die.
He's gonna dive this mid wave to get the charge. He doesn't care if he dies. Although H2 won't. Got to jump here on towards Delight. Chucking out a few spells, but the Ghost Scepter actually now picked up, so he's going to be A-OK. Meanwhile, down elsewhere, Catchall just gets annihilated by the rest of the squad. And I heard the Hand of Midas. Oh, it was a 1 upper 1.
It was 1. Oh,
no. Just uninstall.
Dude, the life has been under.
Oh! H2O again! Another jump lands on top of Delight. This time, Ghost Scepter. Oh, it must have been on cooldown by like half a second because I clicked on it and it was off, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It was on cooldown.
It's really nice fault. He got triple ignite on it, so that lasted for like 20 seconds, which is why he wasn't able to blink away the whole time. So he may have not gotten the triple or double Midas yet, but triple ignite's pretty good.
Yeah, it's value. Yeah, he's killing heroes, not creeps. You know, he's a PvP guy.
I still haven't seen him actually get anything more than a one use.
Okay. It's okay. It's better.
We're trending in the right direction.
Yeah, so that's 3 uses and 4 creeps gone. Alright.
What are we looking at for the Slark? He's got both the shot and the Acceptor and working towards the BKB. Wonder if it's worth it for anyone to make the Lincoln Sphere. You are up against the Doom and the Lions. Lincoln Sphere is pretty good, but no, Lotus Orb is going to be Cheyenne's next item. With the Hand of Midas, he can get it.
Yeah, for sure. It'll still take a bit of time, but he'll get there slowly and surely. 20 seconds though left at his age here. Tomo doesn't look like Winterbear's going to get any more value out of this one. So then just going to have to try and wait maybe for the next one, or just try and look for a pick-off, which I guess is what they're thinking right now. They've gone for this 4-man smoke. So they find Johnny Pro's getting hunted up top.
Oh!
Just keeps on dropping the old robots. The Spike Carapace did not get the stun, but it doesn't matter. Holds him at bay just long enough. Actually, here comes the rest of the team. Jump in from Catchall there with the BKB activate. Joy Pro is lasting a really long time. Two-man stun lands him to the light, bursts on towards the Nyx assassin. He is dead. Now Linson with the BKB still rolling, but he's doomed up. Good burrow strike there from Doxan, makes the space, doing loads of damage in the backlines right now, but eventually Linson, no, he's still damn well alive. Shanks there with the stuns, keeping the Timbersaw at bay. The Doom is the next one to fall. Finally, the Sand King does die, but Pastil, he's getting stunned, controlled up, tossed into the air. First life of the Wraith King's gone, down to a 1v3, and let's see if he can do anything. The ultimate now pops here for H2O. Maybe he can at least kill Shanks, but I don't think so. Okay, he does take out the Ogre, but he's going to die regardless, and it's a massive victory here for the side of BadRexon.
53 charges of Essence Shift, by the way, at the end, because he was actually hitting his corpse. Firstly, H2O is a god. When they jumped on him, he instantly drops the Depth Shroud, which is why no one got doomed, you know, when Catchall jumps in. He wastes a bit of time with that BKB, and then they re-engage really nicely. First with the Santi, and then after that with the Tiny. And oh, go! So close.
Johnny Pro caught out. He's just gone way too quick. Even H2O started TPing in for this one. Wasn't necessary, but yeah, massive win. Now their first real net worth advantage this entire game here, Tomo. 2,000 gold.
It's not much.
Big money.
It's there, you know. It's favoring them at least. And look, the Ogre is getting closer and closer to that Lotus Orb. Really not far away from it. That's gonna do a lot. Suddenly, Lion is useless. Doom can have Doom reflected on his face. I did not think.
You know what?
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I think they should make a facet. So you have Learning Curve, and maybe you have the other one where multicast can affect allies. So you can multicast Lotus Orb or something.
Oh, that would be nice actually. But can you imagine you have like Holy Locket, and then you Holy Locket 3 of your allies at the same time? Solar Crest would be pretty good as well.
Alright, so maybe you add a stipulation. Oh, okay, never mind. Jump on towards Pastil. Controlled and dead. Just so easy to kill this guy right now. He has no real sustain, no real tank. Like, his only magic resistance, which is the cloak, is in his backpack. So he's not even using that. There's nothing.
Yeah, surprising. I mean, why would you buy it then? It's like, I feel like it's more valuable than a bottle. Surely it's more valuable than a bottle to have the cloak.
Yeah.
Odd.
Yeah, it's interesting choice. But yeah, maybe about the Ogre facet.
Yeah.
How about, to make it not seem too overpowered, you can multicast on allies, but it's for half the chance. So it's like 40% for a 2x cast, 15% for a 3, and like 7% for a 4.
How about this? You can't multicast on allies more than once every 5 seconds or something like that. So you can't just like, a fight begins, Holy Locket, Solar Crest, Grimlow Cape, and everyone gets them all the benefits, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be good as well.
Because I feel like the half chance you can still get, like half chance of 75, 15, you still get pretty good. It's still like 55% that you're going to get multicasts out of that.
That's true.
I was like, it's pretty. The chances of multicasting are actually pretty damn high.
But I don't think that's how it works, right? Because otherwise that means you always multicast.
What you generally do is you roll for the 15%. If that fails, you roll for 30, and if that fails, you roll for the 75.
Yeah.
So that's why when you have like the second level, it feels so like you almost always multicast. It's a really good ability.
Yeah, it is solid. Now he is actually onto his level 3 ultimate now. The 4 times could be coming out. We'll see if he gets any lucky ones with the Midas.
How close is he to using the Hand of Midas? He's got 10 seconds. All right, Jassim, your job is... Oh, no, Tinker. Okay, Tinker's fine. Oh, no, he's not. He's not.
Jump on. Hold. Dead. One big whack with that tree takes him down. Tier 2 is not going to be far to follow here.
All right.
Second round.
All right, Jassim.
50 seconds away, and here comes Winter Bears right now. They're going to try and defend, despite missing their Tinker. Okay, they get the initial jump on towards the Slug. They doom him as well. He's controlled. He's just gone, Atomo. Perfect initiation. They're going to lose Pastil as well as Delight, but so far so good. Catchall, though, taking a lot of damage from this epicenter. He actually now falls, and Malfurion stuck in an awkward spot. They even buy back on towards the Ogre. This is not really the best fight that Winter Bears wanted. It was the perfect start. They killed the Slark, but they still lose nearly the entire team.
Chance does buy back at least, so you get that. So you get 3 for 5, I guess? Because, I mean, you have to remember that that was a dieback from the Tinker and a buyback on the Lion. I don't know. Why would they go for this? They were playing 4 versus 5.
Yeah, it was extremely bold and maybe foolhardy, because now the league's just furthered even more. 7,000 gold now for BadRexon. This is looking extremely dicey for Winter Bears. We might actually see the first 3-game series.
You know what? Winter Bears might have been thinking, oh, you know, if we get the slot, we win the fight. But what they don't know is that Tiny is actually the strongest hero in the game. And he's got Silver Edge and Conda, so he attacks really fast and he can crit as well.
Did you see what Cadeau just pinged out? Nick Sasser did 2,200 damage to Timbersaw. What?
Poor guy. And Wraith King did that much damage to Nick's Assassin. That's not as impressive, though. I don't care.
That's fine. Yeah, but that's an insane amount of damage on towards the Timbersaw, and he's only got 3k, so Cadeau did over 2/3 of the Timbersaw's life just on his own.
Chansk is level 18. That's the same level as Pastil on the Timbersaw, by the way. Wild! I know he got a 20-minute Hand of Midas, but the Ogre has recovered so nicely thanks to that.
Yeah.
Well, level-wise at least.
Yeah, Midas gaming is always strong.
Oh, there you go, Midas.
Just a touch too.
That's fine, that's fine.
It's fine. Button has respawned. Winter Bears are in the pit, but at the same time, BadRexon are heading on over as well. They're ready to take this. Nick's Assassin isn't here.
That's the roar.
The Slug is also really far away. Actually, the Slug doesn't have TP here, Tomo. This is disaster. H2M can't get her in time. This is a free Aegis.
They're seeing the illusion coming out from the Tiny. They should know it's an illusion, right? Oh, we're just like, alright, let's make sure we get rid of it. Yeah, and the Slug is not even bothering. He's like, I'm too far. I'm not gonna make it in time, guys. Huh.
Okay, Aegis actually given to Pastil this time round. Makes sense, I suppose. He was the first one to die in the last, like, 5 engagements, I feel. He just gets blown up, they say. A second life could be very useful.
Ironic, right? Because he's actually is the most fragile hero. You look at Doom, he's got BKB, Sanjin, Yasha. So, you know, spells don't last that long. He's able to purge them off. Timbersaw, nothing really helps him. Sanjin, Kaya don't give you status resistance. Something I always have to remind myself.
Yeah. That is odd, despite the fact you have the Sanj. No status resistance. Very weird.
I wish it was on Heaven's Halberd, the status resistance, because that item sees no play otherwise.
Yeah, it's very rare you see it.
Sometimes
Heaven's... if there's a Medusa, it gets picked up.
Yeah, poor Halberd, such a good item. Well, in the meantime, it's like he denies him a tower. Okay, I was like, what? Did he deny wisdom? Winter Bears 8,000 gold behind, but they do have the Aegis on the Timbersaw. So there are options here.
There are. I mean, it looks like by their position, they're just going to start turtling up inside their base for now, not willing to really push out. And it doesn't look like BadRexon are that interested at trying to shove. They might just wait the 4 minutes for this Aegis to naturally disappear and then make a move. Can't blame them.
Nullify on this now. Oh yeah, just to remove the shields and the Ghost Scepters. That's all that I pick up always. Interesting. So both teams kind of taking their time what to do next. This is the point of the game when Tinker should start thinking about scaling late game. He's going for Guardian Greaves. I'd rather see a Aghanim Scepter. Also, why does no one have a pipe on this team? It's massive magic. You're up against Sand King. You need pipe.
Yeah. It's funny because you've got full pipe builders. Like, Doom and Timbersaw being two big ones, but yeah, no one decides to go for it. H2 owns, trying to run away. We'll have to use the ultimate. That one has been stripped away right now. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to catch him. But that is a window of opportunity. Well, actually, it's a very short cooldown, only 20 seconds, and it's going to be back up. Pretty nuts.
Still worth the chase, though. If they could have caught him, it would have been very nice for them. As Cadeau gets tip. Wow, what was that? Did he kill a courier or something? Oh, no.
I don't know. Drops an XD, though, so...
There's some cheekiness happening. We just didn't see it.
Yeah. Who knows what that is, but yeah, Cadeau just sort of lurking.
Oh, they smoked up.
Waiting for anyone to pull out position.
Pastil.
BadRexon right now. They want to see if they can grab somebody. Well, the rest of Winter Bears will hold on to this high ground area. So fortifiable spot, but the wraparound is coming. This is going to catch him completely by surprise here. Tomo Catcher has no idea this is coming his way.
The heals are there though.
Smokes are going to break soon. Okay, broke Smoke
Johnny.
good. Jumping in, it's a good two-man avalanche with the Burrow Strike coming forward. Fantastic control. AoE damage galore. They're focused on towards the Sand King. They might actually be able to kill him, and they are. But still, tons of damage coming out from the rest of the squad. Kado gets low, but he's able to back out. 2 for 1 so far, but it supports for a core. So maybe Winter Bears don't mind this trade.
It was okay for them because they were fighting under the March of Machines. The healing was pretty useful, but it's still a bad fight for Winter Bears in general. And they used the Doom. What is... Doom's going for Shiva's guard. I don't understand why no one wants a pipe. I mean, it's such a primo item right now, but no one seems to care for it. He's going!
Just owned. He's managed to find Malfurion. Kado with the two-man Impale comes on through as well. They're going to change their focus over towards Catchel. He's a speedy Doom. Actually is able to avoid the leap. Pastel comes on in with the TP as well. Lots of damage on towards the Slark. Does force him to disengage as well. Even still, looks like that's going to be the end of actually Pastel. Very aggressive movement. Just blows up Kado though. Takes him out of the equation. Now pursuing for more. They see Shanks. Second chakram not going to land. Continue to chase. Malfurion is going to be here as well. Blink off cooldown, jumps forwards. It's a dead ogre. Alright, Lotus reflects. Gonna waste some time, but that's all it is.
3,000 gold on this ogre. I'm wondering if what he's thinking about, because he doesn't have buyback. He already used it earlier. That's a long death timer. And a shard would be pretty damn useful. So, you know, because remember, you show up with the Wraith King, you have that Mortal Strike, boom, reduced by what, 85%?
Wait, down bottom. Hedge to owns. Trying to stand, forced to pop the ult, still just chasing off towards Catcher right now. The TP in from Johnny Pro provides a bit of assistance. Now H1 has to run away. Linsa though, jumps in. Doesn't look like Winter Bears want to force the fight.
They have Doom in 10 seconds. Needs to be careful. Next fight. No supports. At least a minute without the Ogre, and Doom is up.
Linsa! He's underneath the wall. They see him using the Twin Gate, but no one's going to get there in time to stop him. So the Tiny does make it out.
Are you clenched as hard as I am?
It's a tense game. 39 to 28 on the scoreline. It's so back and forth. Literally, like, the net worth lead has not gotten past, what was it, 8k? Or whatever it was, 10k I think was the largest out of a 40-minute game. It's pretty nuts. And look at that, the win probability is basically 50-50.
You either win or you lose.
I've said that for the longest time. It's a coin flip. Every game is a coin flip.
Well, Pastil, the Aegis timer does run out. So all of a sudden, Winter Bears, they lose a lot of that durability they're relying on. Oh, that's not where he wants to be.
Oh, the Timber Chain not making it to the high ground. Doesn't get a chance to use it though. Now Delight is here. The jump in as well from Catch, but he's not able to pop the Doom right now because of the damn Shroud. Can't see a single thing. Might change his target. Meanwhile, though, H2O stuck between a rock and a hard place. He will get destroyed. Kado is gone as well. And Delight somehow survives. It does cost a buyback on Pastil, though. But as long as if they can force a buyback out on the Slark, it might not be too bad.
Reminder that they didn't even need to use the Doom in that fight. So it's still okay. But yeah, the buyback from Pastil, the moment Aegis is gone, they're like, yeah, let's kill him. And he melts. I think that Knicks have a shard. Yeah, he has a break. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Jump forwards. No detection, though. Linsa now gets revealed, rooted in place. The jumping forwards trying to do what damage they can. Finally, the Slark will buy back right now. The BKBs will get popped here from the Timbersaw. The stand at the ground right now. The Sand King can't survive it, but there's a trade on towards Catchel. Malfurion, though, his first life will be gone. Pastil's BKB runs out as Doxon's brought back. Everybody's throwing everything into this fight right now. Looks like Malfurion's going to be able to survive, but the sacrifice is the Timbersaw. Dead for 2 minutes, Otomo.
He is, and the Doom is also dead. They don't know this, but he doesn't have buyback either. If they catch anyone on the way out, oh, Delight. They know, they have a feeling. Delight.
He's go out.
Oh,
he's fine. It's all good, Managed to get the blink, but this is looking dicey now. The high ground push isn't coming, and it's up to Winter Bears to defend for 40 seconds without their Doom. I mean, this is the downside of having Devil's Bargain. It's too expensive.
Dude, Johnny, he is able to make it out. Oh, he's taking Kado some time to chase him around, but luckily he just wasted time. To be fair, Nixas doesn't care. The Light's also moving out. This is really risky.
It is. Malfurion's TPing in. He's actually completed this one. He's in a really awkward spot. He's got to get out of here without being detected. But Delight was able to grab the Wisdom Rune, but I don't think that's worth it considering how you're about to defend your high ground. You do not want to be a player missing here.
They have a glyph. Once the creeps come in, they'll probably glyph it, so at least they can get rid of all of these creeps. Glyph? Glyph?
Glyph?
There we
go.
Right.
I mean, I think there's too many heroes. I don't think all the creeps are going to die. Backdoor protection is not going to come up here.
It's still something, I guess. Alright, you have at least most of your cards. Oh, we're going straight up!
Oh, wow. It's like, okay, guys, if you've got buybacks, you have to use them. If you don't, we're going to win. And now it's going to be down to a 3 versus 5 to defend him. Malfurion jumping on towards H2O. They're trying to block the slot, but he survives the initial engagement. Cat's already popped this BKB as well as the Wraith King. They're back to hitting the tier 4s.
Doom and 5.
All the BKBs are up, though. Managed to chuck out this route on towards Linsa right now. There's going to be the jump forwards. 2-man barrier lands there from Doxon. AoE control is insane. Doom and Tinker both are gone. And now it's just the Wraith King. The Lions respawning. Finally, the Doom buys back 7 seconds without the Timbersaw as well. They've got to try and defend their Ancient as best they can. The AoE control, the damage they're doing it, Tommy. They're defending right now. It's just 3 people left to hit the Ancient, but they don't have the damage. They're going to die. Shanks, he's trying to do it. The support's throwing everything they can, but it's not going to happen. It's a full T-wipe, but they call GG. They're out.
Oh, wow, so close. Oh, they called it! I can't believe. Oh no! So
what? What an insane way to end this series. That by far is the most entertaining game that we've had this entire qualifier. So back and forth. BadRexon, one of the best well-played games they've had, and unfortunately